I hope it is audible now. Okay. All right. So yesterday and day before yesterday, we had a discussion on the methods and the types of methods. If you go through the notes here, we saw that we had a requirement to fulfill. We fulfill that requirement for something called as Technofest, where the students are allowed to do the registration. Registration is done on the basis of some student objects. Each and every student object was having some member. That member we updated, or we can say we provided values to those members, and later we saw that we are using the setter method to provide the values to those members. To secure the data from the outside world, we designed the variables to be private. To retrieve the data, to return the data from that private member, we had the getter method. So setter, getter, all these things we saw. All right. We also had a discussion on rule for accessing the methods from the same class and from another class. Then we also had a discussion on program to design a module of Uber where user will try to book a ride. So we got a Uber. Uber contains some private members. These private members were initialized by using some methods. The private members were pickup point, drop point, vehicle type. These all are private. They are initialized inside the setter method. Next, we had a method named as book ride, which was taking object as a parameter. Object as an argument it was taking, hence the reference variable was created as a parameter inside which some execution we did. Later, we had a class named as Uber user. In that Uber user, we created an Uber first. Then we asked the user to enter the pickup point, enter the drop point, and all, enter the vehicle type. We invoke those methods, setter methods. Then at last, we invoke the book ride by passing the initialized object. Now, this program consists of user-defined method as well as predefined method. How, sir? Next line, this is scanner methods. Scanner method like next line method. Next line method is a predefined method. Println method is a predefined method. But book ride method, it's a user-defined method. Set vehicle type, user-defined method. Set drop point, user-defined method. Set pickup point, user-defined method. So here mainly user-defined method was the target, but we have taken some support of predefined method also. All right. So with this, our user-defined and predefined, both idea we have already got. What is a user-defined? Why do we use user-defined method? We have already completed that one. User-defined methods are the methods which are declared by us, declared by the developer, and these user-defined methods were designed to fulfill the requirement of the user, which was not getting fulfilled by the help of predefined method. If predefined method are not fulfilling any requirement, then we need to go for the user-defined method. That's how we studied. And we saw one real-time example of the user-defined method as well. So today, now we will continue. Next question. What are static methods? Why do we use static methods? What are non-static methods? Why do we use non-static methods? Okay, these are the questions we have got. Now, if we see that what are static methods, the very simple definition will come up here. Any method declared with the keyword static is called a static method. You can just answer like this. Any method declared with the keyword static is called as a static method. Then we got here, why do we use a static? Now, why will I use static method? It depends on the plan and the like a visualization, whether we are going to access the instance variables in the method or not. If you are going to access the instance variables in a method, better I'll suggest you to go for the instance method, not the static method, because suppose you are going for the static method and you want to access the instance members, then obviously you need to take the support of the object or the object reference. So you'll have to create the object while after calling that method. Means inside the method you need to write the logic to create object. Okay. Now, why do we use static method? Whenever we have to design an operation which will be invoked without creating any object, without the support of any object, let's say, without the support of any object. In such case, you have to go for now. Let's try to understand. Suppose, for example, here to book the ride, I don't want to create any object because initially only I have created the Uber. In the Uber, I have already provided the pickup point, drop point, and vehicle type. But again, when I am going to book that ride, I'll have to say like this. Suppose I'll design it as non-static. U1 dot book ride U1. Okay. For the object for whom I'm calling the method, same object is getting as a input. I don't want that to happen. I want the code to be like this, that no need to create, no need to take the support of object to call the method. You can call it by using class name. Sir, why we will not take the support of object? Because every time you create object in the background, in the heap memory, the object is created and all the instance members and the methods are loaded. Think of it, for creation of one object background, you are loading 3 variables into that object. So suppose 10 objects created means 30 times it will load or not. Unnecessary memory wasted or not. So object creation is expensive in nature, sir. Okay. So design the static or non-static accordingly. You have to think of the like upcoming codes, upcoming possibilities. All right. Now, what are non-static method? Any method, very much simple. Any method declared without using the keyword static is called as non-static method. Simple. Now, why do we use non-static method? Whenever we have to allow the user or whenever we have to design an operation where instance variables has to be accessed. Instance variables has to be accessed directly, and the operation has to be accessed using object. Then we can use non-static method. Simple. The setters and all that I designed, if I'll change the name here, I'll just say here string p, then is it necessary to write this keyword here? Simply I can write a pickup point equals to p. Next, while using these setter methods, you see I'm accessing the instance variables by the support of this keyword just because instance variable and the parameter names were same. If parameter names I'm changing, going for a different kind of code, in that case, pickup point equals to p I can write. That means pickup point is a instance variable. I can access the instance variable inside the method directly. No problem at all. You see, instance variable has to be accessed directly, no? So you can access this instance variable directly over here inside the instance method. But you'll go for the this keyword whenever instance variable and the parameter variable or local variable are sharing the same name, and this keyword also represents the current object reference for which the method is getting called. Okay, now these are the other questions. Next, what are parameterized methods? Why do we need parameterized methods? See, parameterized method story is very much easy to understand. But definition wise, when I ask, many people I have seen, whenever I ask them what is parameterized method, they are giving correct answer. But when I'm asking why do we need parameterized method, I have seen many people are not able to answer it. Let us have a quick discussion on parameterized method. Okay. Now, suppose we have got a class and I'll name it as phone pay. You all are aware of it that you can transfer money from your account to your friend's account via phone pay. Using phone pay, you can transfer the money. Okay. There is one class phone pay, then there is class account. I'll be trying to take the real-time scenario here to make you understand the use of parameterized method. Okay. Now, what is this program for? Write a program to demonstrate the use of parameterized method in a real-time scenario based on any real-time application. Right. Now, let us try to understand the phone pay requirement first. then you will be able to understand that why parameterized is required. Okay. Now, here I'm taking one PhonePe. This is my PhonePe application. Okay. All right. So this is the PhonePe application. In the PhonePe application, you guys would have seen one option. Multiple options are there. If you open PhonePe, there are multiple options available for you. Multiple operations you can perform under PhonePe. So what are the operations we are having here? Just a second. This is the PhonePe. Now here, first thing that I'm getting over here is money transfer. Right? Under the money transfer, you would have got some options. All right. Now, what are the options you have got here? Money transfer to mobile number. This is one option. Then here to bank and self account. This is one more option we get. Then here something called as check balance. Okay. Next, under to it, other modules are there, sub modules available, like here recharge, something like recharge will be available. Then there will be something like electricity will be available. Electricity bill you can pay. Then something like loan EMI. These things are available. There's something recharge, electricity, loan EMI. I hope you guys are understanding this requirement. This is how the PhonePe interface looks like, I guess. Then again, some more thing will be there. Loans, insurance, This is what the PhonePe application looks like now. I'm not that much expert in making drawing, but something similar like this comes or not? Come on, guys, respond. You guys are understanding what I make here? All right. Now, here, if you look at this application carefully, in this application, you will find that you have to perform an operation named as money transfer operation. You have to perform one operation named as money transfer operation. So this money transfer operation, money transfer is an operation. Name of the operation. Name of operation. I can consider like this. Money transfer is a name of operation. And you remember I told you in an application, whenever there is something as the operation comes up, you need to take support of method because methods are used to perform operation. So what you have to do, let us say in the PhonePe, I will be designing a method. Let's say I'm designing one method named as money transfer. This is how we design the operation. Operation means design a method. Sir, how did you decide it is static, non-static? Just now, first structure wise, I wrote static. Later, I will think again that whether it is static or non-static. In my plan, I'll think again. I'll reprocess. Okay. Now, money transfer is there. Whenever I want to make a transfer, today new extra thing will come. Otherwise, no, later I'll introduce that one later. As of now, just with the content what we have got, based on that only we'll do. Money transfer operation is there. I can transfer money to mobile number. I can transfer money to bank and the self account. Or I can do one thing, I can check the balance. Separate operation, check balance is going to be separate operation. Check balance, I'm going to take as a separate operation. Okay. But whenever I want to transfer money, I can transfer either to mobile number or to bank and the self account. All right. So now I can transfer money to a account or not. Are you understanding? I can transfer money to a account. Similarly, let's say we have another operation. Public static void check balance. If I want to check the balance, this is going to be another operation. Suppose, for example, if you open the PhonePe application, right now, if you're having accessibility to PhonePe, open it and check and let me know. Do it once by your own, then only you can feel the Java the way I feel the Java. Then only you can understand. Many people have complained that many times I have seen, even if they're very much good in subject, they are not able to start coding. Why, sir? Because they are not feeling the subject. You have to feel the subject once without becoming lazy. Once you open the PhonePe and check. When you open the PhonePe, this type of scenario comes up or not. Something like money transfer to mobile number. Some extra options could also be there. I don't have the access right now. There's some like just making directly whatever came to my mind. Just check this type of things are available or not. Then when these things are available, if you click to mobile number, when you click to mobile number, Any input required or not required, you check. When you click to bank, that time any input required or not required. If you click check balance, any input required or not required. Those are all things you have to check, sir. Tell me. Check in your phone and tell me. Everyone must do it. If I say I have to transfer money to mobile number, in that case, do I need to provide any input? Do I need to type anything after clicking to mobile number? And when I click on to bank and self account, that time after clicking, do I have to make any input? Then after that, check balance is there. For checking the balance, do I need to give any input or not? Check it and let me know. Then only we can plan further. Okay, very good. If I want to transfer money to mobile number, input is obviously required, sir. Okay, getting everyone? If I want to transfer money to a mobile number, input is required, sir. Input required means what? Whenever you perform an operation, if any input required for that operation, without the input, if that operation is not going to work out, in that case, I will always suggest you to go for parameterized method. Getting now? But here one more thing is there. If input is not required, then what shall I do? Shall I go for parameterized method in that case? No, sir. Don't use parameterized method if input is not required for operation. Are you understanding, everyone? Whenever input is required, design parameterized method. If input is not required, design non-parameterized method. So methods with parameter is going to be termed as parameterized method. Method with no parameters is going to be termed as non-parameterized method. Both can be static as well as non-static, no issues at all. Okay. Now, let us see how we will design this money transfer. Okay, chalo. Account, whenever I say, every account consists of some account number. Okay. Every account consists of some name. Let us say account holder name, account number. Correct na? Now, whenever I want to check the balance, on what I have to check the balance, sir? Whenever I have to check the balance, what is required? Account is required. Along with that account, one more data is required. Think of it. Whenever I have to check the balance, I need the account as well as one more thing is required. Check once. Check your phone pay and tell me. You have to take the account. Which account you want to check the balance? Along with that, once you click on that, you'll be getting one more option. When it will load, you'll be getting one more option to enter, or one more input required to enter. Think of it. Whenever you want to check the balance, input of account is required. Okay. Along with the account, one more input is required. Let it be Phone Pay, Google Pay, whatever it is. If you check the balance, you'll be seeing it. Come on. What do you get there? Tell me. PIN number is required, sir. We don't only want this account, we want PIN as well. Okay. So right now, OTP not required. For checking the balance, OTP is not required, I guess. UPI PIN is required. Yeah, correct. So let us say check balance with account, and every account is having some PIN. So for a particular account, I want to pass a PIN. PIN will be obviously in nature, right? Now, when I want to transfer money, if I click on money transfer, it will ask me that where I will transfer. I'll transfer it to a particular account or a mobile number. If I write here money transfer account, then it is just like passing to the bank. Okay. So better here what I can take, money transfer for long mobile number. Like this you can do. Getting it? You enter the new mobile number. If the mobile number is associated with any phone pay account, then you can further transfer. Okay. But first of all, mobile number you have to enter. Then later operation. First mobile number entry will be done. Then later operation will be done. Same way, whenever we are going to check the balance, first account is required. After entering the account, you have to enter the PIN. After choosing the account, you have to enter the PIN. So I'll do one thing. PIN I will take inside the check balance. The feeling you have to get, sir. You have to check your mobile phone. Check your mobile phone and see. Money transfer if I have to do, I need to provide mobile number compulsorily. After providing mobile number only, you will be validating it. Then you enter the how much amount has to be transferred. Then you enter like your PIN number. Correct, na? But initially, when you click money transfer, first time when you click money transfer, you have to choose a account, sir. You have to choose a mobile number, sir, not account. You have to choose a mobile number. First, when you click on money transfer, you have to choose mobile number. After clicking the mobile number, further it will be asked to you. Enter, let's say, amount to transfer. Yes or no? You will enter the amount. Once you enter the amount, let's say you entered, suppose, some value, you'll be getting an option called as, after entering the value, you'll be getting an option to pay. When you pay, from which account you want to pay, from which account number you want to pay, you have to decide your account number. Pay using your account number. Then when you click on that pay, next further thing is it will ask to validate the PIN. You have to enter a PIN, validate the PIN. These are the continuous process now, one after another. Money transfer means what? When you are transferring the money, you require a mobile number. If you enter the mobile number, the system will ask you to enter the amount to transfer. Then the system will ask to pay. When you want to pay, you have to validate the PIN. If the PIN is correct, then only transfer is successful. This is what happens or not. Come on, guys. Are you understanding the requirement? All right. Now, sir, there are multiple ways to design it. Sir, you can design all these inputs, whatever required, all at once in the parameter, or any one input you provide based on the visualization that we got. Then later inside the method also, you can keep on taking the input and validating the input. Okay. Now, here, money transfer required mobile number and check balance required one account number, account details. After then, we'll be providing the PIN. Then you later verify, the validate the PIN. Okay, now first, sir, it is asking me to enter amount to transfer. Enter amount to transfer means what? I'll ask the user system.out.println enter amount to transfer. How much amount will be required, sir? Int amount. Int amount equals to some scanner method I'm taking. SC dot next int. Sir, what is this SC here? You have not created anywhere. Okay. You can create a static scanner variable, sir. Static scanner variable you can create. Static scanner equals to new scanner system.in. Why I created static scanner, sir? Because this SC is going to be a variable which will be used throughout the PhonePe. Throughout the PhonePe application, throughout the PhonePe class, I'm going to use this variable SC. If I will not do like this, if I'll simply write it like this, here, in a money transfer, I'll write scanner SC equals to new scanner. Then this SC will be used only within money transfer. But I want this SC throughout the program, sir. That is the reason. That is the reason I am creating SC as a static. Okay, I want it to be accessed directly and throughout the program. That's why it is static. Now, let me first save this file. This is the PhonePe.java. All right. Now, enter amount to transfer. Amount has been entered. Now my question, sir, why you created int amount here, sir? You could have created somewhere else also, na? Array, here, the amount, whatever I will enter, the amount used here is not required in any other operation, na? Whatever amount I will enter here, will it be required to check balance? No, sir. So that is why int amount here, sir. Are you understanding? You declare the variable inside the method. When you will declare like that? Whenever that variable will be not helpful for any other operation, will be required only for the particular operation where you have designed. I am designing this variable for the particular method money transfer. I don't want this amount to be used again and again later. I don't want it. In another operation, I don't want. See, check balance. What I will do with the entered amount here? Check balance is separate concept, separate operation. There, I don't want this variable again. What I will do with this variable? What is the requirement here? What I will do with the entered amount in check balance operation? Any benefit? No benefit. That's the reason int amount is designed inside the method. Whenever the variable declared inside the method, it becomes a local variable. So one more question getting covered. Why do we use local variable? And when do we use local variable? Got the idea now? Now, enter amount to transfer, amount entered. After entering the amount, whenever we are asking the user to enter the amount, After entering the amount, you need to click on something called as pay. But when you are paying, you need to use the account number as well as the amount. Am I correct or not? Think of it. Whenever you are going for pay, you need the account number from where you will be transferring, and you need to pass the amount value. Check in your phone pay. You enter the number, then you click on pay. You'll be getting it. That you require account number and you require the amount as input. First, the amount already given here. That amount will be passed to pay. Okay, na? So that means there must be internally one more method. What is that method? Private void pay. Private static void pay. When I want to pay, I need to provide the account number, my current account number, current account number from where I have to pay. Along with that, I need to pass the amount also, how much I have to pay. Right? Maybe you can enter some decimal value. So that's why let's take double. Next double. No, so here next double here means this is also double parameter. Now to make the pay, I have to invoke that pay in money transfer. How will I invoke? You can call directly. See, static method of a class can be called from another static method directly. Okay. When I'm calling it directly, it requires the account number. So let us say system.out.println from which account number I have to transfer. So let's say enter or choose the account number from where you want to transfer. You may have multiple account numbers, multiple accounts. So you have to choose it, which one you want to use for this particular operation. So let's say long account number is equals to which account number? Current account number. Long current account number is equals to sc dot next long. After then you invoke this pay method. So from a method we can call another method. No issues at all. From one method you can call another method. Okay. What's the benefit of it, sir? See, I am designing money transfer method, but inside the money transfer method, I am invoking one another method, pay method. What is the benefit? Tell me. What do you think? What is the benefit? We are automating the task, sir. User will invoke only money transfer, but internally pay amount. These all methods will work automatically, na? It's just like a scenario. You went to the bank, you withdraw some amount. As soon as you perform any transaction, automatically one message comes to your mobile or not. That automatic, how it is working, automatic. In a method, you are calling another method. That's why, sir. You are calling one method. Inside that method, another method getting called. There is nothing but promoting the automation for you. Okay. Now enter or choose the account number from where you want to transfer. So here long current account number equals to sc dot next long. After then pay. When you want to pay, you need the account number as input or not? Yes. What account number? Current account number. Then along with that, you need to enter the amount also. Okay, enter. All clear up to here? Huh. But whenever you have to pay, when you are paying, is it like the payment will be successful all of a sudden? No, you need to validate the PIN, sir. Where will I validate the PIN? Here. Under the pay side, I'll validate the PIN. How will I validate the PIN, sir? When I click on pay, I click on pay. After that, I get an option. System.out.println. Let us say here. Enter the PIN. The PIN will be entered. Int PIN is equals to sc dot next int. After that, you write the logic to validate. Okay, you write the logic to validate over here. If PIN equals to some PIN number, as of now static way I'm fixing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 6-digit PIN. Okay, as of now I'm keeping it fixed that the PIN is going to be this amount. Later when we will have the concept of array or the database, that time we'll make it quite dynamic structure. Okay, as of now just fixed this structure I'm taking. Now if PIN is this much, then what will happen? If PIN is like this, then what happens is that you will be able to transfer the money or not. Whenever money is transferred, you get a information. What information you get, sir? You get an information that money has been transferred successfully. Am I correct or not? If transfer is successful, you'll be getting one message that money has been transferred successfully. Let's say, for example, you'll be getting something like, let's say, whatever amount you transferred. So that amount will be displayed in the beginning. Rupees amount will be displayed. After then, paid to the account holder name. Something like this comes up or not? So how will I design it? Let's say here system.out.println amount paid. What amount? Rupees plus amount paid to account number. Which account number, sir? We made a payment, but to whom? From current account number to some mobile number which was entered in the beginning. So here, comma, mobile number. Okay, paid to mobile number. Right. As of now, let's try whether it is working or not. Okay, let me just check it. Here in the same class only I'm taking main method just only to check. You don't design like that. I'm just checking whether the code is correct as of now or not. All right. And above to that, I need a account class to be saved. Otherwise, I may get error. That's it. Account.java. All right. Now, just checking any compile time error is there or not. Error is there. What is the error? You're saying mobile number in line number 14. Here, mobile number. So here, long mobile number, compile. Then scanner. Scanner we are using means obviously we need to import. So here in the top, I'll import java.util.scan. Let's compile. No error. Okay, we can continue further. All right. Now, let me invoke these methods. Let us say I want to have some transfer. Money transfer. I want to transfer. Whom I will transfer, sir? I need a mobile number where I will transfer. I will transfer to the mobile number 9090876543. L. I want to transfer. Let us see. To this mobile number, I am transferring. Compile and execute. Enter amount to transfer. It is asking. Look at here. In this code, the mobile number I have already entered. Suppose the mobile number validation I'm not doing right now. I'm just going for transferring. So enter the amount to transfer. Let's say I want to transfer 1000 rupees. So now it is asking, enter or choose the account number from where you want to transfer. I will transfer it from my account number, something like 342555968, something like this. Next, it is asking enter the pin. I will enter the correct pin as of now. 123456. Getting it or not? The operation is working now. Now re-execute and now see the drama. Enter the amount to transfer. I'll enter 20,000. Enter or choose the account number. Some account number I have taken. Enter the pin. Wrong pin I am giving. 876543. Is it showing me any message that you have entered the wrong pin? No. Why, sir? Because for checking whether pin is correct or not, also okay. If correct means do this work. If not correct means else. Else system.out.println. You must say you let's say wrong pin enter. Wrong pin enter. Try again. Getting it? Now let us check. Compile and execute. Amount to transfer some 20,000. From which account? Some account 67 something like this. Enter the pin 123476. Wrong pin I'm entering. When I'm entering wrong pin, am I getting the readable message? Yes. Wrong pin entered. Try. Getting it? How to design PhonePe with the parameterized method? The main target of this application development here is I want you to understand that when do we use parameterized method? This parameterized method is used whenever an operation, let's say money transfer operation, requires input. If I want to transfer money, In that case, input required na, without giving input, simply I'll write like this. Then for whom you're transferring, you're not defining in the beginning, sir. So as a developer, you must think of it that if operation requires input, you need to go for parameterized method. Got it? Any confusion, guys? Please ask. All right. Sir, why static method transfer? Sir, why not non-static? All right, very good. This is a nice question. Now, in this plan, whatever I have done as of now, do I have any kind of instance variable? No, there is no instance variable. And above to that, whenever user will have a phone pay, user should not be creating phone pay object. That was the plan, sir. User should not create multiple phone pay object to access this operation. That's the reason it is static in nature. Clear, huh? Now, if we are going for check balance, I want to check balance. Then on what I have to check the balance? I need to check balance on a particular account, complete account. Okay, account. What is an account here? An account consists of account number and account holder name. An account consists of account number and account holder name. So account holder name and account number I'm keeping as private. Account holder name will not be private, it will be visible. No? Account number and account holder name is there. Now, in PhonePe, I need to pass a account. So this is all main method and all. Let me remove away from here. Let's go for the real-time scenario properly. Take a class named as PhonePe user. There's a PhonePe user. All right. Here, PhonePe user is there. Now, PhonePe user, what he will do? First of all, he will require an account. Account A1 is equals to new account. Correct. Now, PhonePe user is having this account. So, when he is having the account, he will obviously assign some data for himself. What data? He will provide the account number. He will provide the account holder name. Sir, account number is private, sir. Whenever data is private, whenever a variable declared as private, you cannot access this variable outside the class. You need the support of setter methods and getter method. If you want to set the value, use setter method. If you want to return the value, use the getter method, or else take the support of constructor. Okay, right now we are in a method chapter, so I'll not be talking of constructor. Now, what I will do, just a setter method I will take. Public void set account number. The beauty of set method is that the setter method is that the first thing is it will help you to set the values to the private member. Second benefit is that by chance you have given wrong information, you have entered the wrong data. Later you recall the method, reuse the logic to change the data, update the data. You don't have to regrade the object. Using same object reference where the data loaded, for that particular object, you can make change. That's the benefit of setter. Okay. Now, here, set account number requires an input. Otherwise, what I will give as inputs, what I will assign. So that's the reason input is here as a parameter. So this dot account number is equals to account number. Setter is done. Similarly, if you want, you can design set account holder name, no issues at all. Which requires the input of account holder name. You can do like this, no problem. This dot account holder name equals to account holder, write it. Now, a1 dot set was the method name, account number. A1 dot set account number by passing some account number na. So for that user, I need a scanner over here again. Scanner s equals to new scanner system dot in, and I need to import sir. Import java dot util dot scanner. Set account number. Let us ask the user to enter the account number. Enter your account number. User will enter some number. That number will be directly loaded to account number. So sc dot next now. Whatever user will enter, that will be set as the account number for a particular account A1. Okay. Similarly, for that particular account A1, I'll ask the user to enter one more thing. What is that? Enter your name. So in that case, A1 dot set account holder name. One method was there. Set account holder name. You see, set account holder name. One method. So here, A1 dot set account holder name. Let's enter the account holder name. How will I enter? SC dot next line. We'll see one problem. Now compile. No worries. Working. Now after this, what I will do, once I enter the account and all, account number and account holder name, what I need to do is I want to start the work. What work? I want to start the money transfer. Okay. So how will I do this money transfer? I will do this money transfer on whom, sir? On one platform. Which platform? PhonePe platform. On this PhonePe platform, I want to perform the operation money transfer. That is the reason I will be now writing again. I will be writing over here PhonePe dot was the method money transfer, and I want to transfer the money. Money transfer I need to write. PhonePe dot money transfer. But when I do the transfer, I require the mobile number or not? Come on, I require the mobile number or not? Your mobile number required, na? Some mobile number required. Compulsory. Without the mobile number, how will you transfer? So for that reason, I will ask here system.out.println, enter the mobile number or phone pay number. Okay, or let's say enter the receiver's mobile number. Enter the receiver's mobile number. You'll enter the mobile number. How will you enter? Here, money transfer requires sc dot next long. Right? Compile and execute. Enter the account number. Enter your account number. Your account number is 123456789. Enter your name skipped. Na? That time I told you one problem you will see. Enter your name skipped, sir. Why it got skipped, sir? Because there is a buffer issue here, sir. First account number, okay, taken. After that, skipping, sir. So what to do? Sc dot next line. Just invoke sc dot next line again and check. Enter account number 123456789. Enter your name. I'll enter my name. Enter receiver's mobile number 9090876543. Enter amount to transfer. I want to transfer 2000 rupees. Enter or choose the account number from where you want to transfer. Sir, already entered na my account number. Array, you have to specify again because maybe you are having multiple account number linked in the phone pay. So you have to give the account number again. What's the problem? Is the double verification na? Then enter the pin. I'll give the correct pin. 123456. Amount paid or not? More validations you can add, sir. Getting it? So this is how your parameterized methods work. So now, what are parameterized methods? The methods which are declared using parameters are called as parameterized methods. Then question, what do you mean by parameters? What are these parameters, sir? Parameters means the variables created in the method parenthesis are called as parameters. Next, how many parameters I can declare at a time? How many parameters we can declare in a method? How many I can declare? 1, 2, 3, 4, what? Here 1 parameter. Here 3 parameters. Here 1 parameter. So it's all depending on the requirements. You cannot give any fixed number that now this much only you can declare. More than this you cannot declare. It's not like that. Depends on the requirement. It depends on the requirement. Some methods may require parameter, single parameter. Some methods may require 5 parameters. Any number of parameter you can enter. It's up to the requirement. Now, what type of parameters are allowed? What type of parameters? Any type of parameters, sir. Any primitive type, reference type, whatever is based on your requirement, you pass, no problem, it works. Okay. What type of parameters allowed? It depends on requirement. Okay. We can have primitive type of parameters as well as referenced type of parameters. No issues. Okay. Is there any fixed order to maintain, sir? No. So, what will be the order of declaration? What will be the order of declaration of parameters? How do you declare? Is it like first int then string or first string then int? Any combination like that is there? No. It's all depending on the requirement. It depends on requirement. Okay. Now, why do we need a parameterized method? Whenever any operation requires an input, whenever any operation requires input for its execution, then the method must be declared as parameterized method. Okay. Some operations are there, they will require input. Some operations are there, they don't require. Whichever operation requires input, in that case, that method has to be parameterized. If the method does not require any input, you should go for non-parameterized. That's how parameterized method works. Okay. Now, what are the values of parameters when the method is not invoked? Do they have default values? Think of it. Here, what is the value of mobile number right now? If I'm not calling the method, what is the value of mobile number? Respond. Okay, someone in YouTube asked me, sir, why the scanner is static? The scanner is static so that you can access this variable, reference variable I make static. Okay, I can access this reference variable in this method also, here also, anywhere in the program, anywhere in this class PhonePe. If I declare scanner inside a method, then that scanner reference variable becomes local. That SC you cannot access in another method. In another method, you have to recreate the scanner. Unnecessary object creation. Na? Just kept it static. If you keep it static, anywhere in the program, throughout the class, you can access. Can a method be declared as final? Yes, method can be declared as final, but not the static method. I guess the question was asked by Amarkant and Gagan. You guys are clear with this? Why scanner is static? Array, we made the scanner static The reference variable we made static, right? Don't think object became static. Reference variable is static. You can access that reference variable throughout the class. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Phone pay designed, account also designed. Phone pay user will have to create account. Phone pay user will create account. He will set the account number, set the account holder name. Then later further process you can continue. Okay. One example of encapsulation. When encapsulation webinar I'll conduct that time I'll give it. Now if I'll give miss, it will not be good. In verbal, I can say you set the variables as private. Why you will set them as private? So that users will not be able to access it directly. If they have to access, they have to access it using either setter or getter. This setter methods will have some validation logic. Why they will have the validation logic? Maybe user will give wrong input. Who knows? Blindly, you cannot assign, you cannot like initialize every variable with any value that user will provide. User will provide some value. That value you need to check whether it is correct or not. You need to validate it. If it is a correct value or a valid value, then only initialize to the instance variable. Otherwise, don't initialize. Here we are validating the data and then we are continuing further. When we are validating and continuing further, we call it as data hiding concept. In encapsulation, you will study data hiding. Encapsulation, why do we use encapsulation? We use encapsulation for performing data hiding. Data hiding means what? Data hiding means hiding the data from the outside world so that there will be no misuses of the data. User will not misuse the data. That's why data hiding, encapsulation. User may enter any data, who knows? Maybe positive data, negative data. You will be having some validation. Okay. Just because of the validation, user will not be able to enter any kind of wrong data. Okay. Then why string is why don't you take my interview then right? To save the memory, to save the memory, they are having they made it as immutable. How to save the memory and all? When I will take string handling, that time we'll study. Okay. All right. So tomorrow we are having this session or not, sir? Tomorrow also we will have the session, sir. Why, sir? I am not satisfied yet, sir. I need more examples. That's why. Parameterized, non-parameterized idea you have got. But there are more, na? Yes or no? We need to discuss about those more questions also. Okay? All right. Now, which one how to prove, right? You're asking me how, sir, how to prove. What to prove? I will start that chapter that time I'll explain. No, let's not get deviated from this topic. Okay. If you want me to prove the internals, why don't you ask me directly one question? Sir, what logic they have written that due to which it is immutable? Or what code I will write to show that it is immutable? Why don't you do one thing? Perform operation on the string object, na? You'll get to know whether changes are happening in the same memory or not. Okay. That's why you'll get because the way you're asking me this question, that means you are already aware of it. Operation, how will you perform, right? How will you do the operation? How will you make changes? You want to make change means you want to perform operation. To perform operation only we learn this much chapter now. This chapter is method chapter. So using method only you'll do operation na. If not with a method, then use concatenator plus symbol. Then check what is happening. Come back, come back, come back. Let's not get deviated. When string handling chapter will come, that time I'll explain in detail. Okay. Now, what are the values of parameters when the method is not invoked? Here, what is the value of mobile number? Come on. I will not call the method. Now tell me what is the value. Everyone must respond. Let it be wrong, no problem. Just give a number. Come on, come on. Only someone named as Sanjay is responding. Other people should also respond. No, that is not the answer. Right now, this mobile number doesn't have any value, sir. It will get initialized only when you will pass the value to the method while calling the method. Okay. So here, what are the values of parameters when the method is not invoked? The parameters don't have any value, not even default value. They don't even any value. They don't support a default value because they are local in nature, and local don't have default. Okay. Do they have default values? No, they don't have default values. Okay. Parameters don't have any default value. Then when they will get the value? Question. When do the parameters get initialized? When do the parameters get initialized, sir? Whenever we call the method, by passing compatible arguments as of the parameters, then the parameters get initialized. Okay. Suppose there is a method, something like this. Suppose public static void, let's say add. In this method, int a, comma, int b you are writing. Now, what's the value of a and b? Nothing. There is no value, not even default value. When I will call the method later, I'll pass 10, 80. Then in that case only A and B will get the value. Otherwise, they'll not get the value if the method is not called with compatible parameters. Sorry, compatible arguments. You need to pass compatible argument. All right. I hope you guys have got the idea now. Okay. So this is about the parameterized and non-parameterized concept. Tomorrow we are going to continue with further discussion. Tomorrow, if you are having any other session in the morning due to which you cannot attend the session live, You can watch it later. The video will be present in the YouTube. Okay. Later, whatever doubt will be there, you can post it in the comments. I will be watching the comments later in the end of the day, and I will clear your doubts there in the comments if you will get any doubts. Okay. So this was for now, guys. Don't waste your Sunday. Just practice some programs. Visualize, start visualizing just like this. We visualize this phone pay application. We started designing. Same way, you also think of some application, design it. If you're not getting the structure, you can ask me tomorrow in the sessions, or else by the end of the day, in the same video only, you can put the comment. In the end of the day, I'll be watching that comment. I'll be going through the comments, and I will be covering those applications, your choice of applications in next session. As I say, I don't take real-time application randomly. I take it from the user side, from the learner side. Okay. Whichever application you guys will ask to develop, that application we will develop. All right. So this was for now, guys. See you tomorrow. If you are having any doubt, you can ask, or else you can exit the meeting. People attending from Zoom, is no doubt. Please exit from the meeting. Okay. All right then. Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.